Hey, how's it going? Kenny here, and welcome back to Non-League to Giants. And up in today's episode, we have another massive one, another triple header. We've got Marseille at home first in the Europa League semi-final first leg. Then we face Man City away from home in the league. And then we wrap up the episode with the second leg away to Marseille. So if anything, this episode is even bigger than the last one. The last one we managed to just scrape through, past Napoli in the quarterfinal, and unfortunately, we lost away to Man United, which also cost us the lead at the top. Only played one game since the last episode, at home to Forest. We won that game, only just, but we are still 1 point behind Man United at the top of the league with just 4 games to go. So really, if we lose away to Man City, that could be us done, to be honest. We can't afford to lose this game, but Man City also have to win the game as well if they want to keep their title aspirations alive. As you can see, they're 6 points behind Man United, so it is a massive, massive game. The good news is we are guaranteed to play Champions League football next season, which was the aim at the start of the season, but I have to be honest, if we end the season without even winning the league title or the Europa League, I'll be rather devastating. At this point where we are in the league table, I will take just one more trophy in the season. That would end the season off with a Carabao Cup trophy, of course, and either the league or the Europa League. That will be a very, very successful season for us. If we can win all 3, though, that would be absolutely amazing. But if we only end the season with a Carabao Cup victory to our name, then that will be kind of devastating. Also, look at that. Coric, he is now the top goal scorer in the league, by the way, of 30 goals in the season. Helped by the fact that Haaland's been injured for 4 months, has to be said. But Coric and Sesko battling it out for the top golden boot this season. Hopefully Coric will get it. He has been great in recent times as well. Anyway, only played one game since that last episode. A home to Forest. We won the game, but only just we won it. Coric scored both goals in the game. It 1-0 up early on. Ekitike made it 1-1 in the first half, but then we got the second goal just before half time. But look at that. In the 53rd minute, our 4th red card of the Premier League season. Neo Maka got sent off in the 53rd minute. I thought this was the start of the end for us, to be honest, in terms of the league title. But thankfully, despite being down to 10 men for 37 minutes of the game, we held on to the 2-1 victory here. And who knows how crucial this will be come end of the season? We don't know. All I know is that we need Man United to slip up at least one of their games for us to win the title. So it's not in our hands. That is not great. But first of all, we got the Europa League semi-final first leg at home to Marseille. Hopefully, we win the first leg quite comfortably and we can just relax in the second leg. I'm expecting us to be honest, because Marseille are sitting 5th in the French Ligue 1. We're currently sitting 2nd in the Premier League. They finished 5th last season as well. 2nd the season before that, but 6th, sorry. A couple of 4th place finishes, 6th, 7th, 8th as well. So they don't look like an amazing French team, Marseille, do they? I know they've got one very good player, that is Mathis Mole, who's actually on my shortlist, but I'll probably remove him from my shortlist quite soon, to be honest. I don't think he's as good as I first thought. He is a good player, that is for sure. Still only 23 years of age as well, but I don't think he would make it into our starting 11. I'd certainly take him at the club as a squad player, that is for sure, and certainly get plenty of game time as well, but would he make our starting 11? Is he better than Edson? Well, you know what? Let's actually compare him with Edson, who plays on the left-hand side for us. To be honest, I would take Edson over Mull any day, to be honest. Attacking, that is the main point for me there. Look, Edson is just so much better attacking the ball. Mull's got slightly better speed, slightly better vision as well. But overall, I'd say Edson is better. So if that is their best player, then we shouldn't have to worry about him too much. They've also got a player here who's wanted by Hertha Berlin called Esa Kukukulu. I think I'll just call him Esa, to be honest. How good is he? He's quite good. He's quite good again, but again, is he better than... You know, if he's a striker, he's not better than Coric, is he? He's not better than Bruno either. As an attacking midfielder, he looks quite good as well. But again, these are their 2 best players, it seems. So it looks like they've got a good team, that is for sure. But if you compare them with our team, surely our team comes out a lot better. So anyway, without further ado then, let's get to the first leg at home to Marseille. And in terms of the team sheet, got Lopez in goal, Booth right back, and Aquia left back, Adelson and Fafali centre backs. Then we've got Maka, Iliev and Acosta in midfield, Rocha on the right wing, Edson on the left wing, and Coric up front. So I've decided to rotate the team a little bit for this first game here. It's no secret they've got a massive game coming up in 3 days' time away to Man City. And obviously, when you get to this point of the season, if you're competing on all fronts or some of the fronts, then of course, you're going to get a game every 3 or 4 days. And you're going to have to pick where you can rest some players for certain games. And this seems to be the easiest game of the three, so I'm decided to take a little bit of risk here. But not too much of a risk, has to be said. You know, got Electricity resting for today's game. He's very tired. Also got Bruno resting for today's game. Rocha comes in for him, but I'm quite happy with Rocha recently. You see here, the last 5 games with 7.64 Rocha, he's turned to be quite a good player for the season, so that is great. In terms of injuries as well, Moreno is still out with his broken foot, out for another 2 to 7 weeks, which seems like a bit of a strange time frame, doesn't it? 2 to 7 weeks. Is he back in 2 weeks or is he back in 7 weeks? Who knows? If he's back in 2 weeks, then that would be good. He might make the bench for the last couple of games of the season. We shall see. Also, Gula is still injured as well, but he's back in 4 days, so that is great. So yeah, rested a couple of players for today's game, but as you can see, still got a lot of the big hitters out here today. Koric, Edson, Acosta, Maka, Iliev. So I guess I haven't rested the team that much after all. So this team should be good enough to win the first leg here. It's the semi-final stage of the Europa League. This is the furthest we've ever got. Can we go one step further, though, and get to the final? Alright, here we go at home to Marseille. As I said, I'd like a 2-goal cushion in this first leg, please. That would be very nice. I'd happily take that. A 1-goal cushion might not be good enough, so we shall see what happens. But to be honest, I'm very confident now about the Europa League. Obviously, we got past the bogey stage of the quarter-final, just about over Napoli. But now we're in the semi-final, and now surely we're favourites for the competition as well. I can't remember who was the other semi-final, actually. Completely slipped my mind. I'll obviously check that out after this game, or maybe I'll see it in the game as well through the highlights here. But anyway, start off on the front foot and Koric with a headed effort, but way too far out there to contest the goalkeeper there. But remain on the highlight here. It's a very lively start to the game. Marseille keeper kicks it long. Daleson should deal with it. We've got the ball back again. Here's Iliev to Rocha. Can we take an early lead here? That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? Here's Booth. Don't know what he's doing there, Booth. That's their main man, Mole there. For Marseille. I'm pretty sure he'd probably pronounce different to Mole, but my French pronunciation isn't the best, let's be honest. Any pronunciation isn't the best for me. Anyway, here's Edson. Oh my word, is that a penalty? No, it's not. Koric is there, and he hits it in the back of the net. 37th goal of the season for Koric. Why was I moaning about him a little bit? He was doing so good throughout the season. Not as good as last season, but towards the end of the season here, he really has hit a purple patch, and he just keeps on scoring. And 1 minute into the game, or 2 minutes into the game, we take a 1-0 lead already. That is a very good start to the Europa League semi-final here. Oh yeah, the other semi-final is Wolfsburg and West Ham. So who are we going to get in the final if we get there? Wolfsburg are taking an early lead there as well, so good for them. 15 minutes in, we're back on the highlight again. As I said, a 1-goal cushion. I'm not too happy with that. A 2-goal cushion, we lovely though. And Aquia wins the ball back. Now Edson's in the box. Koric is there again. Oh my word, how's he missed? Koric has missed from 2 yards out. Well, anyway, I'm liking this start to the game. We're absolutely battering Marseille at the moment. The other game is still 1-0 as well. Should mainly just be focused on this game, of course. Doesn't matter who we get in the final. I'll fancy our chances against either Wolfsburg or West Ham. Anyway, here's Edson on the left-hand side again. Come on, let's get a second goal here in the first half. Oh my word, Iliev. Lovely bit of skill from Iliev. And Aquia, oh my word, he hits the bar. He absolutely smashed that ball, and Aquia. But unfortunately, it hit the bar. But we are dominating this game. Yet to see anything from Marseille. But this is still worrying times because it's only 1-0 in the game. So when you dominate the game this much, it really is important to get that second goal. Anyway, here's Fafali with the ball. He's very high at the pitch for a centre-back, isn't he? What on earth's he doing there? Jesus. Calm yourself down a bit, Fafali. Anyway, and Aquia gets the ball back. Now here's Iliev. So well on the front foot here. He's looking for Koric. Gets it back though, Iliev. Well, nice play. Koric! 2-0. Get in. Get in there. What a lovely start to the semi-final this is. Well, you know what I'm going to say now. It's 2-0 up after 40 minutes. Can we get a third or fourth goal in the game and really put this tie to bed in the first leg? Of course, it's never over until it's over, but this would be a lovely way to get the advantage in the semi-final here. And at the moment, there's only one team in this tie, and that is us. Back on the highlight again. Can we get a third goal even before half-time? Acosta wins the ball, but now here's Koric on a hat-trick, of course. Said he keeps scoring goals for fun at the minute, Koric. Oh my word, and we were crossing into the box. Now here's Acosta. Koric for his hat-trick, oh my word, 3 tap-ins in the first half for Koric, and we are absolutely cruising here. Absolutely cruising. I told you this bloke is on fire at the minute. That's his 100th goal for Portsmouth already for Koric. Incredible. He's only been here 3 seasons. What on earth? Wow, couldn't get 3 easier goals than that in the first half. And yeah, I think we're doing quite well in the semi-final. Another highlight before half-time. We can't get a fourth, can we? Surely not before half-time. Surely not. Got the ball back again. Now here's Acosta. Back to Andaquia. Now here's Adelson. Andaquia again. This has been pure domination in this first half from us. Pure domination. And it could even be tie-over already, but I'm not going to say it yet because there's still a long way to go. But at the moment, we are in a very commanding position. Very commanding position. Here's Iliev with the ball. Out to Rocha. Can we get a fourth goal? Look for Koric. He's got it back. What on earth was that? I have no idea, but Edson's there, and it's 4-0. It's 4-0. We haven't played a half yet. Oh, it might be offside, actually. Yeah, it's been disallowed. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Look at this strange cross from Rocha there. Very bizarre. Who was offside there? I don't know. I must have missed that. Who was offside? Anyway, let's not complain. We're 3-0 up at half-time. Absolutely cruising. Let's hope we can add a couple more goals, though, because 3-0, yes, it's a very commanding lead. But I wouldn't say it's tie-over, but if we win 5 or 6-0, then Marseille need a miracle, basically, don't they? They need a miracle. The other game is 1-1 now, by the way, between Wolfsburg and West Ham. Well, the second half hasn't started off very lively. Gone a bit quiet in the game here. I think we can risk starting to rest a couple of players here now. Maka, needing for the Man City game, shall I say. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Kone for him. Who else could do with a rest here? Acosta, well, he can do with a rest. Let's take him off. Bring on Andre for him. And you know what? Let's take Edson off as well. And let's bring on Bruno for Edson. 30 minutes to go. Can we just add one more goal? One more goal and I'll be happy. I'm already very happy, but one more goal and I'll be ecstatic, shall we say. 4-0, happy days. Don't concede a goal, whatever you do. Here's Bocce. Out to Pedrinho. The first time we've seen anything from Marseille in the game. Iliev's there to mop up though, and he clears it very comfortably. We've got the ball back again. Here's Wiles. Oh dear, that's the main man. Valley with good defending there though. Conceded corner, but good defending from Valley there. Yeah, the second half has been quite quiet so far, it has to be said. Although we've got a free kick chance here. Andre with a deep free kick. He crosses it in, it's cleared though. Valley should get there. He does get there very comfortably. Oh, don't make any mistakes there, boys, will you? Don't make any mistakes. Here's Kone with the ball. To Bruno. Probably not the wisest decisions there from Bruno, to be honest. Should have really taken a touch or two there. But anyway, can't really complain about him. He's had a fantastic season. Anyway, who else can we rest here? You know what? Koric is the main man at the moment. He's on a hat-trick. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Guiri for him. Put Guiri on the left and we'll put Bruno up front. Should I risk one more change? No, I'm not. That'll do. That'll do. 19 minutes to go. 3-0 at half-time. Be disappointing to finish the game 3-0, to be honest. But all in all, at the start of the game, I'd certainly take it, wouldn't I? Certainly take it. The second half has been quiet. Very quiet, actually. I haven't really seen any big chances for us in the second half here. And it's pretty much over now. Anyway, very, very happy with the first leg. Very, very happy with the first leg. A 3-0 win. Koric with a hat-trick. It would have been nice to add a couple more goals in the second half. But already, 3-0, taking it to Marseille. You know, the way we dominated the first leg here. 3.19 XG. They didn't have a shot on target in the match. And of course, different to previous seasons now, we're actually very good away from home. So, as long as we avoid a 4-0 defeat or a 4-goal defeat with guaranteed extra time and penalties, and well, I think we've already got 1 foot inside the Europa League final, so what a start to the episode. In the other game, Wolfsburg and West Ham actually finished 1-1. West Ham missed a penalty in that game as well, so that one's still in the balance. As I said, I don't know who I'd prefer in this game, to be honest. Either. But anyway, let's not say that I'm in the Europa League final yet, because we're not in the Europa League final yet, but as I said, 1 foot is in the door, but now our focus switches to the Premier League. Biggest game of the season now. It was in the last episode away to Man United. We lost that one. Can we make up for this time, though, and beat Man City away from home? Okay, well, here we go. Second time as the biggest match of the season in a matter of episodes. Away to Man City. We lost the last one. Away to Man U, 3-2, unfortunately. When we put up a great comeback as well. Got back from 2-0 down to draw the game 2-2. Just for them to score from kickoff to win the game 3-2. So that was devastating. But we have a chance to make amends here. I did say that Haaland's been out for 4 months with an injury this season. Before that point, he scored 19 league goals in 15 league games. The bad news for us is he's back from injury now. So That is never a good sign. Never a good sign. He's still the best striker on the game. He's still absolutely ridiculous. If you look at him here, not much has changed, to be honest. He's 33 years of age. He's just an absolute freak, isn't he? I can say that he's probably declined a little bit, a very, very little bit in other departments. But all in all, he's still an absolute freak. And attacking wise, he's just unbelievable, isn't he? And I say he's declined a little bit. Look at his physical still. He's still absolutely outstanding. And he's 33 years of age. So not great. Him being back for Man City, it has to be said, but we shouldn't have to worry about him too much, just worry about our own performance. Also, at the same time today, Man United are away to West Ham. Not an easy game for them, so I'm hoping West Ham can do us some sort of favour here and either beat or draw with Man United in that game. But, come into this game week, we could be 4 points behind Man United with only 3 games to go, and that is a precarious position, isn't it? But anyway, let's get to this game then, away to Man City. I actually called the team for a team meeting before this game because obviously it's a big match. I don't usually do that, to be honest, because normally I just annoy all the players. I didn't do it before Man United. We lost away. So I decided to give them a little team meeting before this game, and see if we can spike them up a little bit. Obviously, we don't know if it means too much or not, but I've done it nonetheless. In terms of the team sheet, well, a few changes from the Marseille game. De Jong comes in at right back for Booth. Booth's a little bit tired for this game. It's good the fact that we've got 2 great right backs in the club, so can switch between the 2 when I see fit, to be honest. Also, left back Chino comes in for Andaquia. They're both on about a similar level as well, so no harm done there. Also, El Idrissi comes back into the team, resting him against Marseille. I brought him in for a Daleson. Not on a great run of form, El Idrissi, to be honest, but he is the best defender at the club, so he has to start today's game. Gonzalez as well comes in for Maka, who I completely forgot is suspended for this game. Of course he is. He's got a straight red card against Nottingham Forest, so I don't know what I was thinking there. But yeah, Maka being missing is a big loss, it has to be said. Gonzalez, I don't know if I fully trust him as a ball midfielder, but Kone, I can't really play him there because he loves to go forward, so I'm playing Gonzalez there today. Also, Bruno comes into the team to replace Rocha on the right wing. As you can imagine, got some tired players in the squad, but still, the team we put out here is good enough to beat Man City. We're away from home, but we've been amazing away from home this season. So, who knows what we can do here. We need to cause an upset. Can we do it? Let's find out. Before we get started with this game though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. If you're still watching at this point, then surely you must like the video. So do me a favour and hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and much appreciated as well. So let's get started then. I'm very nervous. We lost the last one away to Man United. Can we make up for it here? You know, I said at the end of this game week, we could be 4 points behind Man United, but also we could be 2 points clear of them. So we'll see what happens. We have to believe. We have to believe here. And 1 minute in, we're on the highlight already. Chino with a throw-in. He's already given the ball away. Here's Crespo. What on earth is Crespo doing there? Bags of tricks. Here's Foden with the ball. There he is, the main man, Haaland. Oh dear, it could be a disastrous start for us, this. Could be disastrous. Here's Jurkison. He passes it back to Duran. Back to Jurkison again. Not liking the look of this. I'm not liking the look of this. Here's Neto. Oh dear, dear, dear. Surely not. Not a great start to the match, is it? Not a great start to the match at all. Jorge Mesa with the goal. Remember trying to sign him when he was 17. He was, he had bags of potential. As you can imagine, now he's playing for Man City. He's about 20 or 21 now. He chose Man City over us. How dare he? And now he's scored against us. He's a really great player, he is. But anyway, I don't like him because he's scored against us. And that is not a great start to this crunch match, is it? Not a great start at all. Long way to go yet, though, so let's not panic completely. Let's not panic. As I said, I will take it if we do win one of the competitions, either the Europa League or the Premier League. That'd be a very successful season for us. But still, we have to fight and try and win that Premier League title. We have to fight. We can't go 2-0 down in the first 10 minutes, that is for sure. We can't do that. We went 2-0 down away to Man United as well in the last episode. Got it back to 2-2, only to lose the game 3-2. But we don't want to be in the same situation. We could be. My word. Could have done a lot better there, Casadei, to be honest. Should be hitting the target from there. Yeah, terrible start to the game for us. West Ham are winning against Man United 1-0. Come on, boys. Let's take a chance of this advantage here. Let's at least get a draw. If we draw and Man United lose, we'll go above them on goal difference. Long way to go yet, though, but this first half has been absolutely terrible by us. Terrible. Look at the state of the forward line. Absolutely shocking. We need half-time, don't we? We need half-time. Wow. One-way traffic in this game. Man United have equalised as well through Sesko. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. And throwing the water bottle about, that was absolutely shocking, boys. You need to get a grip. What on earth was that? Can you at least turn up in the game and make it a little bit of a fight, please? Wow, look at the state of the forward line today. 6.4, 6.4, 6.4, 6.4. So I've decided to go a little bit more positive in the game. Put the defensive line higher. I've also got short passing off. Got the standard. Just try and get something out of the game, I guess. No risk, no reward of this part of the season, is there? So if we carry on the way we did in the first half, we're not even going to create a chance in the game. So need to risk something here. Need to risk something. Terrible so far. And now Man United are winning their game now as well. Sesko with the goal. So at the moment we're 4 points behind. We've only 3 games to go. So we are not in a good situation. The state of these players today, absolutely terrible. You know what? Edson can clear off. Rosso can come on for him. Acosta is absolutely shattered. Let's take him off and bring on Andre as well. Let's put him on attack actually. And you know what? Let's put Bruno up front. Let's put Koric on the left hand side. You know what? Nah. Do we? Yeah, let's put Bruno up front, Koric on the left, Rocha on the right. Let's see what Bruno can do there. Also, Gonzalez can come off as well, and we'll bring on Kone for him. Do I go attacking yet? Not just yet. I'll stay positive, but not long I'll go attacking as well. A draw here as well will be 3 points behind Man United with that goal difference advantage. That could be really, really crucial. Instead of a 4 points behind, obviously it's only 1 win and a defeat for Man United to be above them on goal difference. So, can we snatch a late draw here? Let's go attacking now. Let's go attacking. Got to risk it. One more change I can make as well. You know what? Chino's had a poor game. Let's bring on Andaquia for him. Also, I can change them to a fullback on attack as well. Come on. Let's get a late equaliser here. Done better in the second half, but still yet to see really anything from us in the game. At 12 minutes to go, this could be the crucial point. We win the ball back, but only goes to Ruben Diaz. Oh my word, oh my word. Koric, yes! Where are the rest of the players? Pass it. What is that? What are you doing? Get it back, Russia. What are you doing? What a waste. What a waste. What on earth was that by Koric? He'd been such the main man for us, but that was such a waste there. You know what? Let's go very attacking now. Let's go more direct as well. We need something out of this game, don't we? Alright, I've gone very attacking, put 2 up front as well. Koric and Bruno. Can we snatch a late equaliser here? This could be very important for us. The Man United game is 3-2 now, by the way. Well, 3 minutes added time. It looks like we're done for. You know what? It started off really well for Man City, to be honest. They dominated the first half, but the second half we were much better. But let's be honest, we did not create too many opportunities in the game. You know, that's where you know you're in trouble. The 2 main men of the season, absolutely brilliant they've been. But Koric and Bruno, both for 6.1. In the game, that really, really matters. They haven't turned up at all. They've been absolutely horrendous. The rest of the players weren't horrendous, but the forward line, look, the 3 main men actually. 6.1 for Koric, 6.1 for Bruno, and a 6.2 for Edson. This is when you need your star players to step up. And unfortunately, none of them did. None of them stepped up in the game. And to be honest, it looks like it's title over with. Of course, you can never say it's done until it's done. 3 games to go. Man United still got some tricky games to come, I think. But yeah, I think this is the end for us, to be honest. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, Man United won 4-2 in the end. They beat West Ham 4-2. Sesko with a hat-trick in that game as well. Not good for Koric with a golden boot as well. But anyway, that's not the most important thing in the world, is it? Let's be honest. We're 4 points behind Man United now with 3 games to go. All they need is 2 wins and they've won the title. So, yeah, it looks like we're in a precarious position. Although saying that, in the next game week, if we win and they lose, they'll only be a point above us with 2 games to go. So let's still believe about the league. But obviously the main priority now has to be the Europa League. Now it looks like the league is out of our reach, it seems. The Europa League, we must win. Well, I'll just find Bruno, Edson and Koric all half-week wages. I'm only going to give them half-week fine because they've obviously been amazing all season, but they have to get some sort of punishment for that pathetic performance there. And also Bruno, the last 5 games were 6.56. What's happened to him? What's happened to him? 26 goals and 14 assists this season in 44 games, but he needs to start turning up now towards the end of the season if we're going to do something memorable. So let's hope Bruno can come back and firing on all cylinders. Corric's been amazing recently, but as I said, we need the star players to step up in these big games, and unfortunately, no one stepped up. Let's see who Man United got left to play, by the way, because can we see them dropping points in two of their 3 games? And also, we have to win all our 3 games, so that's going to be hard. Home to Liverpool, and away to Chelsea, and at home to Fulham. Well, to be honest, if they beat Liverpool at home, I think we're done for. I think we're done for because they have to beat Fulham at home, surely. Surely they'll beat Fulham at home in the final game of the season, of course. If they beat Liverpool at home, that'll be their 2 wins and they win the title. But if they drop points to Liverpool, away to Chelsea in the next game, there is some sort of hope for us. There is some sort of hope for us. Our next game is away from home, though, away to Aston Villa, and that certainly is not easy. But then we end up the season, a home to Chelsea and a home to Newcastle. 2 very good teams, but we've got home advantage there, and also we beat both of those teams away from home at the start of the season, so there's no reason to think we can't beat them both at home as well. But it all pretty much rests, not all pretty much rests, but it's a big game week in the next game week, away to Villa and then at home to Liverpool. If we can beat Villa away from home, they lost at home to Liverpool, or draw at home to Liverpool, then who knows what chance we've got. But yeah, it's not looking very good for us now in terms of the league. We lost away to Man United 3-2, and now we lost away to Man City 1-0. That is a big disappointment. Hopefully we can still get at least 2nd place in the league. That would be very nice. And of course, I'm not giving up hope yet on 1st place. But to be honest, if Man United do beat Liverpool at home, I think we are done. I think we are done. But anyway, now it's all about the Europa League. We take a lovely 3-0 lead into the 2nd leg here. Hopefully, we avoid no big drama and we go straight through to the Europa League final. Well, before we get started with this Marseille game, the 2nd leg, Man United actually face Liverpool today, 1st versus 5th. And one thing I forgot to mention as well, if Man United beat Liverpool and we lose to Aston Villa, then we cannot win the league title anymore. I think, yeah, Man City still can if they win their game. But if Man United win here, then, as I said, we're in big whole heaps of trouble now. So let's see what happens. Please, Liverpool, do us a massive favour and get at least a point here in today's game. Anyway, let's press continue. Let's see what happens. What sort of disgustingness is that? I know it's not a word, but that is absolutely disgusting, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting. Man United have beaten Liverpool 5-4. 5-4. And that makes it even more disgusting. They actually got what they thought was the winner in the 87th minute. De Catalari equalised to make it 4-4. And then they scored in the 90th minute to win 5-4. So I think that is the title done. I think that is the title done. We need to win our last 3 games. And even that seems a little bit tricky. Away to Villa, home to Chelsea, at home to Newcastle. And Man United have to, well, 2 points is, they can't win another game. If they win another game, we're out. And they've got Fulham at home on the final day of the season. Let's hope we can at least take it to the final day of the season, where they hopefully have some nerves and they might bottle it. But fair play to Man United. They have come good at the right part of the season, it has to be said. And yeah, they've won quite a few games in a row, as you can see here. They've actually won the last 6 games on the spin in the league. And they haven't lost in the league since they lost away to Arsenal in December. So credit where credit's due. Man United have turned up. We didn't turn up away to Man United and away to Man City, did we? Just one win in one of those games, and it could look a whole lot better for us. If we'd have beat Man United away, then we'd be on 79 points. They'd be on 80 points, and we had a game in hand. So we've lost the crucial matches, unfortunately. But the good news is we're still in the Europa League, and hopefully we're going through to the final now. And hopefully we can win that competition. But it looks like the league title has eluded us, unfortunately. But anyway, let's get to the 2nd leg away to Marseille. Okay, well, here we are. We take a 3-0 lead into the 2nd leg, so hopefully no drama here. Hopefully we get the first goal and we'll have a lovely 4-goal cushion. That should see us go through to the final, really, shouldn't it? The other game is even more interesting for me because I want to see who will go through, West Ham or Wolfsburg. But we know all about West Ham. They're 11th in the league this season. Last season they finished 7th, 9th the season before that, 11th, 8th, 9th. So they are a good team, West Ham. Not a bad team, but we should fancy our chances against them in the final. Wolfsburg, on the other hand, how good are they? Well, they're sitting 11th in the Bundesliga, so they can't be that good. 42 points, 7 points off. Yeah, they're not qualifying for European football next season unless they win the Europa League, of course. The last few years, they finished 6th last season, 8th, 9th, 7th. know what? We've got to fancy our chances in the final if we get there against West Ham and Wolfsburg, surely. We can't mess the Europa League up. It looks like we messed up the league, unfortunately, but if we win the Europa League and the Carabao Cup this season, I'll be very, very happy with the season. Very, very happy. But if we miss out on both now, I'll be absolutely devastated. So let's get started then, away to Marseille. And although we've got a tired squad here, I'm not taking any risks for today's game. Our Aston Villa game takes place in 10 days' time, so got plenty of rest after this match here today. So the team sheet, Booth comes back in, Andaquia comes in as well, Adelson replaces Vafali at centre-back, Eladrissi remains there despite needing a rest. Maka comes back into the team. He's obviously not suspended for the Europa League games, but he's still suspended for the league games as well, so that seems to be much more crucial than our first thought, to be honest. Maka getting sent off against Nottingham Forest. If we would have had him against Man City, who knows what could have been different there? Who knows? Bruno, Acosta and Coric are all tied as well, but they remain in the team. Especially I want to keep playing Bruno because I want to see him get some form back into his game. Hopefully he can score a goal here today and get some confidence back. So Marseille away from home. We lead the tie 3-0. Surely we're going through to the final. It's not over until it's over, but surely we've done enough here. Surely we have. And I think the first goal is crucial, to be honest. The first goal for Marseille, and we can start to panic a little bit. But if we get the first goal, then we're in such a commanding position here. Such a commanding position. Anyway, here's Adelson with the ball. He passes it to Maka. Back to Adelson. Now it's Iliev. Get the first goal, boys. Give it to Bruno. Get Bruno a goal. Get him some confidence back. Here he is. Coric is offside there. I'm sure he's offside. Yeah, he's offside. He's a mile offside. But early signs are promising there for us. Already created a big chance, although it was offside. It was a dangerous position, of course. Don't concede the first goal. Here's Israel. Just runs through the players that are not even there. Luckily for us, it was a poor effort on goal. Lopez makes the save, but probably could have done better there, to be honest. It was a very tame effort, wasn't it? Maybe he should have caught the ball. Look at all these white Marseille fans, by the way. It looks kind of sick, doesn't it? Looks very, very cool. Everyone in white. Anyway, apologies if you can hear my dog dreaming in the background. I don't really want to wake him right now, but he's got his little dreaming noises going on. Don't know if you can hear that or not. Anyway, Marseille is still on the attack. Back to the most important things, Kenny. They don't care about your dog dreaming, do they? No one cares. Iliev clears the ball, but the early stages, I said the early stages were quite promising, but now looking at the match stats, it's not really that promising, is it? Marseille having the better of it at the start of the game here. I know now we're starting to get some momentum in the match. It looked like we had a corner there, but it obviously led to nothing because it didn't show us. 27 minutes in, though, obviously you've still got to be quite happy. We've still got a 3-goal lead in the tie. And we've got a chance to counter him, have we? It's Edson to Coric. Look at them all chasing him down. Coric, got to be a goal. Oh, my word, Coric. He's so prolific. I think he's got 39 goals this season. Expecting a goal there. Had lots of, well, if anything, he had too much time, didn't he? Too much time to think about what he's going to do. And, yeah, he fluffed his lines, unfortunately. Good news for Coric is, though, we're 3-0 up in the tie. And the longer it remains 0-0, the more happy I am. A 0-0 draw, I'll happily take it. Not the best result in the world, but gets us through to the final, doesn't it? In the other game, it's 1-1 between West Ham and Wolfsburg, so still a stalemate there. Still a stalemate there. Yeah, not a great first half, but at least the momentum is swinging our way. It's not over yet, though. Here's Fontaine with the ball. He passes it to Mole. Bruno, get it back. Get it back. Go on, Bruno. Here we go. Here he is. Doing nicely. All right. Andaquia. Is he going to shoot? He does shoot. It's deflected. The keeper gathers it very, very easily. Still on the highlight here, though. He throws it out quickly to Fontaine. There's Mole again. To Krastev. Now here's Essa. Oh, dear. Pedrinho in the box to Mole. Maka. A nice little interception there. Now a chance for us to counter again. Here's Bruno. Pick your pass right, Bruno. What are you doing? He's offside. Why is he holding on to it so long for? Is he not offside? Yeah, he's offside. I thought he was offside, but it took a while for him to make the decision, didn't it? You should have fed him through there. That was the time. That was the time, but he held on for it too long, and it's disallowed, unfortunately. But anyway, 0-0 at half-time. I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I'll thrash the arms about, though. I'll tell them I'm not happy. I'd like for us to still win the game, but all in all, it gets us to the final. Doesn't really matter, does it? Doesn't really matter. Yeah, back on the highlight again. Here's Eladrissi with the ball. To Iliev. There's Bruno. To Acosta. Now here's Booth. To Bruno. It's got to be a goal here. It's got to be. Is he offside or did he play it back? I think he's not offside. Get in. Get in. Surely that's the tie now. 4-0 on aggregate. Coric with the goal. Well, I gave him a fine after the Man City game. He was terrible. So was Bruno. So was Edson as well. But another tap-in for Coric. He looks like he's very good at tap-ins, doesn't he? Took a deflection off the defender, but it counts as Coric's goal there. And we're now 4-0 up on the tie. Marseille literally need a miracle now. Here they are with the ball, though. It's Bocquet. Okay. That's the start of the amazing comeback for them. No need to panic, though. Still got a 3-goal cushion. Not nice. You can see straight away, but... yeah, let's not panic. Let's not panic. Still got a commanding position. Is he going to shoot from there? Surely not. They always do, don't they? Never goes in. Hey, shot again. All the time. Every single time. Every single time. They always shoot. 40 yards or closer, they always shoot, which is just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, no moaning needed. It's 1-1 after 60 minutes. Half an hour to go. They need 3 goals to get back in the tie. So, it looks like we're in a good position here. Acosta is tired. Let's take him off. You know what? Let's bring on Gula. He's back from an injury. Needs to get some match sharpness there for Gula. Bruno hasn't scored today, but he's had a good game, so we'll take him off as well. And I'll bring on Rocha for him as well. 30 minutes to go. Longer it stays 1-1. I'm very, very happy. 2-1, I think it's officially game over again. Here's Maka with the ball. Out to Andaquia. Oh my word. Almost scored there. Almost scored. Where are the Portsmouth fans, by the way? All we can see is a sea of white here. Portsmouth fans are nowhere to be seen. It's not exactly that far to travel, is it, Portsmouth fans? Come on. Anyway, Iliev's tired as well. He needs a rest, doesn't he? Let's bring on Kone for him. You know what? I'm going to take off Coric as well. Give him a rest as well. Put Andre on. I'll put Gula up front. 19 minutes to go. It looks like we're going through to the Europa League final. Can't celebrate just yet, but it looks like it's game over to me. West Ham are winning their tie 2-1 now, so at the moment it's a all-English final. Portsmouth versus West Ham. Also, interestingly enough, we are trying to break West Ham's Europa League record of 47 goals. We're currently on 45 now after this goal, so we might actually beat them in the final and break the record. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? But the most important thing is winning the final. It's still not over yet, though. Let's not say we're in the final until we're officially in the final. But with 8 minutes to go, as long as we don't concede 3 goals, we're going through. Lovely bit of play here as well, until Andre messed up his pass there. Expect better from him. Someone so technically gifted. Should we pull off a nice pass there? Anyway, here's Kopic with the ball. If it goes 2-1 to Marseille, though, can start to panic a little bit. We've got the ball back through Rocha. Gula's through on goal. Is he offside, though? Lovely little chipped effort. That is a fantastic goal. Is he offside? It doesn't look like it. And we're going through to the Europa League final. Get in there. Get in there. Where are the Poppy fans? No one cares. No one cares because we're winning the game. 5-1 on aggregate now. Happy days. Must have just been onside. Yeah, just onside. What a finish as well, though. What a finish from Gula that is. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely little deft touch. West Ham Wolfsburg are 2-2 now, by the way. Looks like they're going to extra time then. But we're going through to the Europa League final. We don't know who we're facing yet, but we're in the Europa League final. Get in there. It was quite an easy tie in the end, wasn't it? This second leg wasn't as straightforward as the first leg, but wasn't really in too much danger, were we? Not too much danger at all. We've won it 5-1 on aggregate, and we're through to another final. Who are we facing in the final, though? Is it Wolfsburg or is it West Ham? It is Wolfsburg. We're facing Wolfsburg in the final. They beat West Ham on penalties. Sloggett seems to be the hero for Wolfsburg. How good is he? How good is Sloggett? Well, he's decent. He's Irish. Playing in the Bundesliga these days. Started his career at Tottenham. Yeah, he's definitely a good player, but he won't make our team. Won't make our team. So if that's their best player, then happy, happy days. But it's Wolfsburg in the final for us. Not an all-English final, but I'm confident about our chances. Well, I'm not liking these fixture rearrangements, to be honest. I thought the Europa League final would take place at the end of the season. But no, for some reason, it's been sandwiched between the Aston Villa game and the Newcastle game. And look at the state of this. What are they doing to us end of the season here? They don't give us any hope at all. Man United bias or what? Look at that. We've got to face Aston Villa on the Saturday. On the Wednesday, we've got to face Wolfsburg. On the Sunday, we have to face Newcastle. And then on the Tuesday, we have to face Chelsea. Why are we facing Chelsea on the Tuesday? 2 days after facing Newcastle. What? What? What is happening there? What is that all about? The final game, I thought every single team had to play at the same point at the end of the season. It looks like we've got an extra game to play at home to Chelsea. How bizarre is that? How very bizarre is that? Wow. Okay. Well, it seems like they just really don't want us to win the league title, do they? They just want us to bin the league title off. That is absolutely disgusting, isn't it? Got to play 4 games in 10 days. What an absolute outrage. What an outrage that is. But anyway, obviously, as I said, got to focus everything on the Europa League, to be honest. But I still want to win the league title. But that might be out of our hands now anyway. If we lose to Aston Villa, that's over with anyway. So, well, I think I'm going to play the Aston Villa game off camera. And hope we win that game. And we've got some sort of chance in the league title still. But yeah, I'm not really happy with these fixture rearrangements. But obviously, in the next episode, I will feature the Europa League final against Wolfsburg. I'll feature the Newcastle at home and Chelsea at home game as well. Well, I'll feature one of them, definitely. But if we can't win the league title come into the season, I'll probably just bin off the Chelsea game, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not happy at all with these fixture rearrangements, to be honest. Why can't we play why can't we play this Chelsea game on this Wednesday before Aston Villa or something? Why can't that happen? No one knows. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. Not so good in the league again. It seems like we've blown the league title, unfortunately, but very good for the Europa League. We're into the final. Can we lift the trophy, though? Well, you'll find out in the next episode. And please remember, guys, that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out, and it's much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.